Oh, the boobers. Little kitties. Such lazy, lazy kitties. Hello there, Gaming Yo. How are you? On this lazy Saturday. Hanging here with some kitty cats. Like the Beaver, Mr. Tang, the White Cat of Doom, Yoda the Goofball. I'm glad that you're doing well. Hope everybody is having a good day here on this Saturday. Hi, baby. She says, hello, people. Look at my eyeball. No, baby, you got a little crust on your eyes. White. Hello there, Yoshi family. Good morning to you. Good afternoon from where I'm at, out in the States. Where do you live at there, Yoshi family? In the U.S. or somewhere else? Hello there, Bruce. I hope you're doing well. Right now we're just hanging with some of these cats here. We got 4 cats on this bed right now. We got 9 cats all together that live in this house. They pretty much own this home. San Diego, awesome. Hello there, Tranquil. You know, Yoshi family, my wife and I used to visit, go on vacation in San Diego pretty often. Haven't been there in a while, though. You have 2 cats? What are their names? Yeah, we used to go to like San Diego, SeaWorld area, some of the theme parks out there. One cool thing about San Diego is always the temperature is about 70 degrees or so. Maybe that's changed, though, through the years. Now, along with these 9 cats that live with us, hello there, Karma. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing just fine. Rima, how are you doing? It's been a while. Hope you've been doing well. I will definitely get some Max on you here. Yoshi, you found this channel the other day. Awesome. You must be relatively new then. Your cats are Stormy and Wally. Nice. Hello there, Betty. Yeah, Yoshi, so a little bit more about this channel. As you may or may not know, being relatively new, we do donate all of our channel money, all of our channel earnings to charity. I think that's something that kind of makes us a little bit different. I don't think there's many channels out there that donate everything to charity, but there might be. But we're all about these kitties. And what I always tell people, feel free to donate if you can. If you can't, let others know about this channel and this channel's mission. That really does help more than anything. Rima, I will definitely get some Maximus stuff on you here. Let me see if Max is under the bed, actually, Rima. Hold on. Oh, all right, Rima, here's a little bit of Maxi Poo. I know he's your favorite. Yoshi family, no, I live in North Carolina with these 9 cats, my wife and I. Hello there, Sheena. 50 markets? Yes, we do have 9 cats here. How about yourself? Right now, you're looking at Max is the tuxedo. Past Max is Kit, who is a orange, not orange tabby, I mean just a gray tabby. No, that's Zelda. What am I saying? That's Zelda back there. Let me get a better shot of Zelda. Rima, I will get more of Max here. Just give me a second. Let me come back up on the phone the other way. I do want to get Zelda on the picture here on the screen. Over here is Tiny. Tiny's not so tiny. Tiny's about 17 pounds nearly. She's a chunky little kitty cat. Smiley TV. This is Tiny. Up here is the orange one is Tang, the calico is the baby, the white cat is Pandora. This little tuxedo right here is Yoda, who's a lazy little monkey. Yep, I'm gonna get back on the ground again, under the bed. All right, so over here is Zelda. I always like to show Zelda off because Zelda is our oldest. She is 20 years old. Bruce, to answer your question, Zelda is doing fairly well. She says, hi, people. Like I was saying, Zelda is 20. Zelda is diabetic. She's had diabetes for about 10 years now. People always tell me that Zelda doesn't look like she's 20, and she doesn't. Hello there, Icon. Hope you've been doing well. Friends who are new to this channel right now, by the way, my name is Adam, or Catattainment, and we do show off these 9 cats, and we help all cats. We help cats in need. Every month the channel donates to cat charities, cat rescue groups, and things like that. This upcoming month, at the end of January, we'll be donating, I think, over $400. Very generous donations from people. About $400 or so will go to various cat charities across the country, helping them, sponsoring cats, all that good fun stuff. Sheena, so weird to hear about diabetes. Yeah, you know, Sheena, diabetes is a pretty big thing nowadays with cats. Also, so is hyperthyroidism. And a little bit, these live streams last about an hour or so. And a little later, I'm going to show off Rosemary, who is our special needs, not diabetic, our special needs deaf kitty. And she also has hyperthyroidism, so she's got a thyroid disease. Those who are new, if you want to ask me any questions, feel free to, about these cats, about the channel, about cats in general. Rima, yeah, so, you know, I've told you before, Rima, about Max. He thinks he's kind of Casanova. He thinks he's kind of a ladies' man. And most of the other females, they kind of put him away. Not put him away, that's not what I mean. They don't like him, so they hiss at him or growl at him. But not Zelda. To answer your question, Angel, do I know Professor Pouncy? I do not. Is that a channel? Yoshi family. Are these foster cats? No. But Yoshi, though, most of these cats were either rescues or they were foster fails. For example, Zelda here, we rescued when she was about 6 months old or so. One of my family members had her living under her trailer, and we found out about it, and we decided to, you know, go and kind of see what's going on, and we decided to take her with us, because it's like, we're not going to have this kitty live under a trailer. Angel, yes, it is a channel about a half a wildcat. You'll have to check it out. Angel, definitely. I will try to remember the name, Professor Pouncy, I think. But Angel, if you could do me a favor, if you don't mind, if you could leave a comment on like a video of mine and just put the channel name in there, because I probably won't remember it. And you have 12, Angel. Awesome. Icon, I fell magnificently. Great to see what you do when you put your mind to it. Inspiring. I try. Yoshi family, you rescued 2 cats. Stormy has PTSD and trauma. He was abused. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Yoshi. We do have let me get off the floor again here. Rima, I will get more of Max here. Just give me a few moments. Turn the flash back off again. Angel, you've been subbed here for a while, just haven't spoken. Awesome. Well, it's nice to meet you, Angel. I always try to, you know, engage with those who follow this channel as much as possible. That's one thing that I always want to do is just to kind of get to know the people a little bit better that watch. So welcome and hello. What I was going to say, one of the fosters, my wife and I, we've probably fostered about 50 to 60 cats in our life so far. We haven't done fostering in a while because we have these 9 and just we have some special needs with Rosemary. Yoshi, I go live twice during the week. It used to be every day. I was doing it every day as I was trying to become monetized, and now that I am, I dropped it to 3 days, and now I dropped it to twice a week. Usually, though, it's a combination of like Tuesday, Thursday, or Tuesday and Saturday, or Thursday and Saturday. That's usually when I go live. But what I was saying, my wife and I, we fostered like, dozens and dozens of kittens before. We fostered one adult cat. This one adult cat, Kit is her name, and she was abused and or neglected when she was younger because when we started fostering her, she was very shy and she didn't want to have anything to do with us. She hid under the bed most of the time. And, slowly over time, she got more and more like confident and more realizing that we weren't going to hurt her or anything. So, and the funny thing is now, like Kit is probably the one that needs or wants the most attention. Hello there, RS. How you doing out there in Switzerland? Hope you're doing well. Right now, those who are new, this is Yoda. If you get to know Yoda, he's kind of the king goofball of the bunch. Tuxedo, he's about 7 or so. He came from a foster group of 6 who wound up adopting him out of the 6. He was very quiet as a kitten. And now, over time, he has become very whiny in his old age. I appreciate that so much, Danielle. Thank you for that $20 super chat. As you know, all of that, every single penny of that will go to help those kitties in need. Probably in February. I want to say I think January is cut off for now, but then it'll help in February. So I appreciate that so much, Danielle. And so will these kitties. RS, you are doing good. Awesome. What's that, RS? What's going on? Angel, I live in the state of North Carolina. Yes, and Yoda got the name because of his big old ears. He had gigantic ears when he was a baby. He's kind of grown around and into his ears. We'll take a look at Mr. Tang here. Now, Tang, as you might be able to see in this eye a little bit, it's a little puffy and it's a little red. Tang has been having some eye issues recently. We've been giving him eye drops, eye ointment, and it kind of helps, but just sometimes, though, his eye is still a little bad. So we're working on that for Mr. Tang here. RS, your mom is home in Zurich. Oh, awesome. Has it been a while since you've seen your mom there, RS? Of course, wouldn't it be a live stream if this isn't going on, right? We're always watching Pandora, and she's got to lick and lick and lick, of course. And continually licking. She always thinks I need salt. Let's see. Rima, whenever I hear her story, my heart broke. Yeah, about Kit, for sure. RS, your daddy didn't tell you anything. He kept it as a secret and a surprise. Okay. When did she come in, RS, and how long is she out there in Zurich? Angel, you're in South Pittsburgh. You're getting hammered right now with some snow. Your stray kitties have their heating pads and shelters on. God bless you there, Angel. I'm glad that those kitties have a warm space environment that they can go to. Also, another thing I want to say that I'm starting to do is kind of branching out to where we not where we volunteer, but where we donate and sponsor cats. So please, if anybody knows of any really cool cat rescue group or cat charity group that we can sponsor and or donate money to, our funds to, then please let me know. Not in chat because I'm not going to remember it, but just leave a comment for me on a video, and I will definitely look into it and add to like a donation rotation, if you will. I have several new places that I've been looking at to donate. A lot of them through channel members here or people that are on the channel, such as Nine Furballs. He's got a place. Tranquil's got a place. I think that's it for everybody who's on here right now. Karma's got a place. So definitely just something to look into. C, hello there. You're getting hammered by snow too. Angel, you were looking into getting one of the heated bowls, but put a small amount of salt into the water and it keeps it from freezing as fast, for sure. Yeah, we were supposed to get snow out here in NC, and I'm kind of in the central part of NC, kind of by the Raleigh area, and we got like maybe a half an inch or so, but it's already all done. To give you an example on what I'm talking about here, let me kind of post out here. This is our backyard, so we kind of live out in the woods here. There was a little bit of snow and a little bit of ice on the ground early this morning, but as you can see, at 2 o'clock here, 2:20, it's all gone.
Hi, Orangey, Mr. Orange.
It's probably about 30 degrees out there, Angel, or so. Hello there, John. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you on this Saturday. How are the cat billies? We are just hanging out here with these cats. Rima, let me get you a little bit more max action. I'm probably not going to be able to get him out under the bed. And then we'll play with these cats for a little bit. You're like, Zelda wants some attention.
Max. Max. Hi, Max. I know you're lazy, Max, right now. You lazy bones. Lazy Maxie.
Angel, you're at 24 and it feels like 14.
Max. Oh, no.
We'll try again a little later, Rima and Max.
Hey, Zelda.
Bruce, you're at 21. These cats do play, but I will say during live streams they get into super lazy mode and they tend not to want to do anything. John, cat billies are great. You have your windows open and the snow is all melting away. It is above freezing. Yeah, John, we didn't really get any snow here. Rima, your cat is having an eye issue and it's one of the symptoms because he has herpes. Is it herpes virus, Rima? I appreciate the compliment there, Angel. Honestly, not all that often. There are a few water bottles that are under there, and there's some cat tufts of fur under there, but not all that often at all. But we have a relatively clean home. I mean, with 9 cats, you kind of got to have a clean home. And I mean, honestly, if you don't even have 9 cats, you should have a clean home regardless. Again, those who are new to this channel, my name is Adam. We do have 9 cats here that I'm going to show throughout this hour-long live stream. We help save cats. That's what this community is all about. We donate all channel earnings every month at the end of the month, and the community, we do it on a live stream. So the last time we donate and we sponsor on live streams, and the community helps me kind of like on where we're going to donate to. Yeah, pretty much we don't have any spiders. RS, when you get home from work, she was standing in front of you, in front of the door, and didn't realize that your mom was home, and that was the biggest surprise ever. Awesome. These two by here, these two, this one here, Tang, and Tiny, these two are brother and sister. These two were the last foster group that me and my wife fostered over the last like few years. They were in a group of 5, and we decided to adopt them. The baby is awkwardly trying to play here. Rima, I will try on Max again here in a little bit. We'll watch the baby here kind of awkwardly play. The baby's about 13. Tiny. We're gonna go follow Tiny here for a little bit. Hi, Tiny. Yoshi, you've been dealing with some issues with your cats lately. You got a diffuser to help aggression, and Stormy is walking with wobbly legs lately. Yoshi, is it a feel away kind of diffuser? Because to me, in my experience, that definitely works with cat aggression. We have a few of those. So for like example, we have one plugged in there. We have a couple in the home. They seem to work. Now, I will say though, as far as the wobbly legs with Stormy, that sounds like that could be, there's a condition, it's called CH, I can't remember what it stands for, but typically that's seen, that's one of the symptoms, I can't think of what it's called, but it is potentially a problem. Angel, so what this does, let me come back here. This is feel away. So what this is, it's a pheromone. So the liquid in here is a cat pheromone, and it's, it comes out right through the top, and it's supposed to kind of help calm cats and, reduce stress levels, or reduce anxiety, stuff like that. I would highly recommend this. Orangey. Yeah, Angel, there's Feel Away, and there's another diffuser. I can't think of what it's called. Maybe somebody in chat can think of the other name. But it's like Feel Away. Angel, yeah, Walmart should have it, and if not, Amazon. We get almost everything just through Amazon. John, I think this little cat toy, or this little tunnel, should look familiar, because I think you have something like this, but I think yours is a little bit longer, like the legs are longer. Yoshi, that's what you're afraid of. He's the ones with the trauma. I'm sorry to hear that, Yoshi. Has he been diagnosed with anything? I don't know if you can do like a blood test on that and determine that or not, or if maybe some more intensive testing has to be done. Now, it's been a while, but I am going to come over here. This is some of my older members who have been with me for a good little while. They've seen this before. I'm not going to be here for too long over here, but this is our, like, as you can see, it's a little cat shrine. These are obviously those who have passed away. Every so often I do kind of want to just kind of show this, just, those who have, well, like I said, passed away. We did lose like 3 in 6 months, and then we lost another one years ago. He was only 5, unfortunately. Hey, baby. Baby. You gonna go in the box? Are you becoming a box kitty? Yoshi, nothing yet, but I wouldn't be able to take him into the vet. He wouldn't tolerate it, so looking into having a vet come to your place. Okay. Yoshi, for future reference, something that I would recommend, because I can only assume having a vet come to your home is like very expensive. Maybe it's not. But I would talk to your vet about gabapentin. Gabapentin, and you may already know what gabapentin is, but it's used for pain, but it's also a sedative though that helps kind of calm cats and dogs down. And quite often people will give their cat or their dog a little bit of gabapentin, like a half hour, an hour before they go to the vet, and then they're able to get them into the cage and transport them. Baby. But yeah, I'll go through this quickly over here. Kitty here, as you can see, she was a calico. She was the first cat my wife and I had. The butterball here, kitten. She was very attached to me. Norman. He was a hospital cat that we rescued from a hospital. He just was living in a cage basically 24/7, so we took him out of that environment. And then I always like to show off that picture, even though it's not cruelty. Some people might think it is, just a little scruffing going on. But the little boy, this is how he was as a little kitten. And then this is how he was as an adult. So here he was about 6 months old, maybe. Probably not even that, actually. Maybe like 2 months old. Probably weighed like 2 pounds. Over here, 25 pounds. He was a big barn cat. Yeah, Norman he was a loving boy, actually. He was a very good little kitty. Unfortunately, he had a bad heart. He had fluid on his heart and his lungs. CHF. So I think part of the reason we wound up adopting Mr. Tang here is because of Norman, being an orange tabby. We wanted to have a little bit of orange in our life still. That, and anybody who's ever had an orange tabby before, I think they know that orange tabbies are special. They're goofy. And he's definitely goofy. I appreciate those kind words there, Yoshi. All right, we're going to go visit Rosemary. We're going to see these other cats again. But we're going to go visit Miss Rosemary here. Now, Miss Rosemary, she is our special needs deaf kitty. She has a lot. Now, she is in her own room. She is let out, though, for several times for several hours each day. But unfortunately, little old Rosemary down there, she does not do well with other cats. So we've tried to introduce her to our others. She's always hissing and spitting and just acting a fool. Ain't that right, honey? So she has her own suite, as Bruce calls it. And, it's got multiple chairs. It's got a table that she can spy on the neighborhood. She's got a bed. She's got a walking steps. She's got 2 litter boxes. She's got a lot. Tranquil, you're only doing the best I can. That's how we all are. We do the best that we can day by day, and we try to do a little bit better every day, and we try to hopefully have some kind of a positive impact on another human being as much as we can, one day by day. That's all I can do myself too. And that's what I do with this channel. I try to inspire and motivate. Sometimes it's difficult, sometimes you just don't feel like doing it. But, like today, for example, I didn't really necessarily want to go live. I wasn't feeling all that great, but I know if I didn't go live, then I wouldn't be talking to you awesome people, and I wouldn't be, getting to know like Angel here a little bit better, or Yoshi's family a little bit better, because I hadn't seen them before. But that's the one thing I love about doing these live streams is you never know who's going to pop on them. You never know how the conversation's going to go. And hopefully, you can maybe make a friend on here. Somebody who will talk about the channel to others, support the channel. And I don't mean financially supporting the channel, but I just mean channel, as far as just somebody who also loves cats. Because that's the only requirement for this channel, If you love cats, you're good with me. Everything else we can talk about, or we can, discuss. But if you love cats, then that's the starting point. Tranquil, you hope that your channel would be something relaxing for people. Well, it comes and goes. Angel, you have cat videos of your babies on your channel? Okay, I'll have to look at that, Angel. Check it out. I will say I don't look at a ton of cat channels. I look at cat channels. I don't look at a ton though, because to be honest with you, there are so many different cat channels out there. And at one point in time, I was probably subscribed to like several, like 200 or 300 cat channels. But in honesty, it just got to be a bit overwhelming, and it got to be a bit much. So I pared it down like greatly, like big time. And now I have a balance between, watching other content and providing my own content, and, life and work and all that good fun stuff. John, the worst are people who pretend to be positive yet hold hate tightly in their hearts. Yeah, I gotcha. I mean, that makes sense. All right, let's see if we can get Rosemary to play a little bit here. Oh, I don't know how old everybody is. I'm 40. I'll be 45 here in about a weekish or so. And I tell you what, I feel like once you pass 40 or so, it's downhill from there. Now, Rosemary, of course, even though she can't hear, she still has a lot of spunk in her. I see she's hiding under the bed right now, so I might need to go up there. Tranquil, sometimes you feel like giving up. Keep going. Hopefully it'll get better. I hope so. Hope so, Tranquil. It's funny. I have there's another, here, Angel, let me do something for you. I normally don't do this for people that, I don't really see much, like, comment-wise on the lives. But let me do something for you. I'm going to put you just as a standard moderator, Angel. And with that now, what you can do, all the other channels, like all the other names that you see, like Tranquils and Nine Furballs and Four Cat Billies, you can now go to their channel on the live and check their channel out, subscribe to them or not. Obviously, that's up to you, but just so you can kind of look at those channels a little bit more. Guess Rosemary is too busy wanting to eat some food here than anything else. Bruce, you're gonna turn 60 in August, and you and you'll trade my 45 for your 60. Well, Bruce, like I like to say, it's not necessarily the age per se, it's the mileage. I have a lot of mileage on my body. I mean, I spent like, nearly 15 years working in physical therapy, and I tell you that is very demanding of a job. So, working in PT is no joke. Always nice to see Rosemary eating some food here. Angel, you're all subbed up. Okay, I'll keep you on there for now, Angel. I'll eventually, I might eventually take the blue wrench away, but I'll keep you on there for now. No worries. It's all good. Bruce, yeah, 28 years in the army. You definitely got me beat there, probably as far as that goes, Bruce. I'm sure the physicality in the army is almost unparalleled to any kind of like civilian occupation out there. Angel, you respect me in the channel. You're not an evil person. You have 12 cats. It's all good. The thing, Angel, I don't know how many live streams you've been on. Obviously, what different types of live streams, if you've really been on any, but there are some pretty crazy, wild live streams out there where people are like, muting each other or trying to boot each other off all the time, kind of childish. But for the most part, this community, and when I do these lives, I barely ever get, some people call them trolls. I always just call them clowns, people who like to kind of clown around. Um, I don't usually ever get those. And when I do, I kind of have fun with them a little bit. I don't like automatically kick them out. And like those who moderate the channel, they know that doesn't happen either. Um, I try to I try to reason with them. I try to like, understand like what's going on. Yes, Angel Adam, that is correct. That's my name. My wife is asking me, am I going to go back into our room? The answer is yes, I am. So give me about 20 minutes or so. I do plan on going back there. I'll probably end with Rosemary here, but I do want to go back into that other room. Andrew, you moved a homeless YouTuber into your home. You know all about chat. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that went well, or is going well still, if that's still currently going on. Tranquil, I think Tranquil, you're in your somewhere in your 60s, I think. And when I get to that age, I hope that I have your energy still at that point in time. No? Okay. All right. Well, 50s then, Tranquil. I don't know. I know you're older than me. I'm not trying to, get people's ages or anything, but I figure you're around that age. I mean, I know John is like 60 something. I guess I should have asked first, so my apologies. Almost 66. Okay. Angel, you're 45. All right. Yep, same age then. Hello there, Ryan Pence. This particular kitty cat, and welcome if you are new. I think I've seen you here before, either through like one of our community posts about us sponsoring cats. I'm not sure though. This little one is Rosemary. Rosemary is 16, 17 years old. She is a deaf cat. She has thyroid disease that we're looking to actually cure here, hopefully within the next couple of months with a special treatment. Hi. I think Rosemary, out of our 9 cats, is probably a fan favorite. Ryan, you've had older kitties with thyroid issues. Yeah, yeah. So, Ryan, we've had 2 thyroid cats. This one, another one called Pandora, who is about 13. She did not do very well with the medication. Didn't seem like it was controlling her issue at all. So we elected to give her. I don't know if you've heard of the I-131 treatment or not. But it's that special procedure where iodine is injected, radioactive iodine is injected into the bloodstream. It travels up to the neck where the thyroid is, and it eradicates the tumor that is growing on the thyroid, hence eradicating the thyroid issue. It's like 99% effective. And Rosemary, we've had live with us. She's been with us for about 2 years now or so. From an animal hospital that I used to work at, we rescued her from there. And for the most part, she has always been pretty like steady with the medication. Um, it's called I-131. I know sometimes I talk a little fast, so I need to slow down when I speak sometimes. But I-131 treatment. It's probably been around for about maybe 15 or 20 years or so. It's considered now kind of the gold standard when it comes to curing, because it actually cures the thyroid issue. There are other things out there too, like surgery, diet, medication. Yes, we do have one of those red lights, Angel. We don't use it all that often, but we do. Having so many cats, I gotta say, I feel like, our cats at least, they seem to get bored with toys pretty quickly. And, then they always just go back to the box, right, that the toys came in. Does the little octopus want a drink, honey? Is the octopus thirsty? John, by the way, you had your latest health checkup. It turns out the PAs read all the preliminary numbers wrong. You're as healthy as a 40-year-old and definitely get around better than your 25-year-old coworker. Awesome, John. I hope that keeps up as as the years go on there for you. Tranquil, it entertains you, let alone them for hours. All right, Rima, are you still in the chat, Rima? Let me know. I'm going to try and get a little bit more max for you if you're still with me, Rima. Are you done? Yes, and she does have a dumbbell, as you all can see behind her. She's started to lift weights here recently. She said she wants to become a little pumped up kitty cat. She lifts weights late at night when we're sleeping. Don't you, honey? All right, good girl. All right, Rima, let me see if I can go back in. Hopefully Max is not underneath the bed anymore, but I got a feeling he probably will be. So let me go check up on him, and then we will come back And I always like to end these live streams usually with Rosemary, so we'll be back there again. RS, I do not. I should, but I don't. I would like to start taking care of myself better, and that's definitely something that would be on the agenda, eating better and working out, but not right now. All right. All right, Rima, let's see. Oh. Max. Max. Yeah, Rima, sorry, he's still being a bum under the bed here. Hey, what is under this bed besides Max? We got a bottle and a toy. That's it. You want to play with the mouse? How many hours with you and your wife? How many sleep with? Probably about 4 or so. Yeah, I would say probably about 4 or so. It varies though night to night, but our consistent ones are Yoda, Pandora, Pandora, sometimes Kit, Zelda, the baby. Well, Rima, I got him doing something. At least he's lifting his head off the ground. And he's got a little paw action here, so this is a little something. He's moving a little bit here. Oh, I got him sitting up. Bruce, all 9 of your kitties sleep with y'all? Can I grab him? No. I'm barely, like, my head is by, like, the foot of the bed here, so I wouldn't be able to squeeze through. Yeah, pretty much they just come and go. You know, some of the kitties are a little feisty. So they'll bite or scratch feet, or they're sometimes they'll kind of slap your face a little bit to wake you up because they want some attention. Hopefully, Rima, the next time we're live, which should be Tuesday, I want to say, he'll be out like in the closet where I can actually kind of rub his belly or something. So if you're able to join us on Tuesday, hopefully that'll be taking place. Ryan donating 50 via PayPal because the channel is awesome. Thank you for helping the kitties. Ryan, thank you for donating. You know, and the cool thing I will say about donations is there is a bit of a difference between donating through PayPal and on YouTube. See, the problem with YouTube is if somebody did like a super, like Danielle Davis, who did a super earlier in the day, earlier in the live stream, she donated, I think it was like $20. Now, I feel like YouTube is a little greedy sometimes. They're going to take 30% of that. So whatever that is, you know, the channel and the cats are only going to get like $15 at 20. The cool thing about PayPal is pretty much all of it goes to the channel. I think like PayPal takes like maybe $3, $5 or something from it. So I always, you know, would recommend those if they are interested. PayPal is the way to go. But I appreciate that, Ryan. That is very kind and generous of you to do. Well, we got a little action there with Maximus, but we don't got much. Maxie. Oh. We got some floaters. We got some dust or something on the bed. I can see on the video. All right, Rima. That's all with Max for today. Let me crawl back up. All right. Where's Pandora at? Oh, there's Pandora. This was the kitty that I was talking about earlier. as far as the I-131 treatment goes. That's who that one is Pandora. Karma, I thought this channel is about cats in need. Yep, it's about cats in need, cats who need help, absolutely. RS, you're heading out. Have yourself a good rest of your day there. Thank you for popping in, RS, and we'll see you next time. Rima, good question. I think these cats are always kind of lazy when it comes to these live streams. Yeah, a little clarification perhaps on the channel. So, like I said before, all of this, anything donated from the channel, from the past until into the future, it doesn't go to these cats. None of these cats are spoiled enough, and these cats are good. It does go to rescue groups, and it goes to cat charities, and that's why I started to do them on live streams. So, I say, hey, the community and myself, we put in X amount of dollars, and this is where each dollar is going to. Because believe me, I know that there are, unfortunately, being on social media, I know that there are scams out there, unfortunately, and I know, there are unsavory folks out there too, for sure. Hello there, Hannah. John, okay, I'll leave then if regular community talk isn't allowed anymore by the oversight committee. John, I'm not sure what you're referring to. And then, Karma, I know that, Bruce. I didn't realize that it was also about personal conversations, not pertaining to cats. Oh, as far as personal conversations go, I mean, as long as it doesn't get out of hand by anybody, then I'm perfectly fine with people talking to each other if it doesn't get out of hand. If it does get out of hand, then obviously, hopefully, whoever is involved will cut it out, or I would have to deal with it myself. But I don't expect like an hour worth of a conversation on chat to just all be about cats only. So yeah, Angel, I'm not sure either exactly. And sometimes I guess we get our wires crossed a little bit. For me, if the conversation is being respectful for everybody and everybody involved, then awesome. I can't expect like an hour of just talking about nothing but cats to go on, because I think that's a little too much. Quite often anyways, a lot of the times I would like steer the conversation out of just cats only and just ask like chat questions and various topics and stuff like that. Hi, Pandora. Angel, what's for dinner? I'm just having leftovers. I made some Alfredo, fettuccine Alfredo. Is that how you call it? Alfredo? Yeah, fettuccine Alfredo, I think is what it's called. A few days ago, so it's just leftovers. Now, Pandora here, what's for dinner for her is just my finger, apparently. Karma, a misunderstanding. Well, hopefully we're all good. It's all good now for everybody. Like I said, I'm not the person. I don't really like strife and or miscommunication, but it does happen. Just know on my end, and this is for anybody who's listening, on my end, I mean, I'm good for people having like sidebar conversations or different topics. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just as long as it keeps respectful, because I do keep an eye on the chat. Obviously, I make sure, that nothing silly is going on. And if it does, then I pretty much just like, well, talk to it right then, kind of see what's going on. Usually, though, that never happens, though. But I think sometimes it's the that's what I don't like sometimes about chat is not chat itself, but it's hard sometimes to get like tone or expression like what a person is saying, right? You can't like hear what they're saying, you can only read what they're writing, and sometimes there can be some misunderstandings as far as that goes, but that does happen. All right, guys, I'm gonna go back to Rosemary because I want to finish up with her. Yep, I never call them trolls though. I just call them clowns. But I like when the clowns come in. The clowns break up the monotony sometimes. Sometimes they make it a little fun. Because I've learned with clowns, the best way to deal with them is not to ignore them, but actually is to interact with them directly. Because I found over months and months of doing these live streams, I've probably done like, I don't know, 500 live streams at least. And I've learned by doing them that when it comes to people who want to be a little clown like, one thing they usually don't like is a direct conversation with the person they're watching because they tend to shrink and run away. So that's typically what I do. Is I do that. Keyboard. I always call them like keyboard warrior types. Rima, which one is the fluffiest between all of the cats? We don't really have fluffy cats, Rima, so I would say maybe Tang or Zelda, I guess. I mean, there's pretty much all like short-haired cats. I think maybe they're like mid, not long-haired, but kind of in between a little bit, but not really. So I would say Tang. Karma, there's just a certain person that I choose not to speak to, and they should know by now. I gotcha. I gotcha. I understand. Definitely, I understand, Karma. I visit some other people's live streams too. Not many. Tranquil is definitely one live stream that I go to daily. I always like to just check out her. But not everybody on that shows up there. I don't talk to either because I just really don't have anything to say to certain folks, and that's part of life. That's okay. It happens. But I understand. Rima, you feel like Rosie, but if she was more fat. Yeah, definitely. She needs to get a little chunkier. Anyways, I am going to start to say my goodbyes here. I want to thank Danielle Davis for her earlier $20 live super chat. That was awesome. Thank you very much. And also Ryan Pence. I don't know if you're on here still or not, but if you are, thank you again for that potential, I guess, future PayPal donation. That'll definitely help cats in need. That will either help in January or February. It just kind of depends on when things cut. Um, but I always like to say my goodbyes to everybody who has been hung here with me over the last hour or so. So let me start saying my goodbyes. Also, hello and welcome again to Angel and Yoshi family if you are still here. So Angel, Tranquil, Rima, Karma, John, I think John left, Bruce, Hannah, Rima, I think I said Rima, RS, I think RS left, and anybody else I might have missed, Icon, I think that's everybody. I always like to tell people if you're ever thinking about adopting a cat, think about adopting an older cat like Rosemary here. These older senior kitties, they need the love, and I just feel like they embrace being adopted so much more than a kitten would, and there's just so much more to it for them. Always speak up for your animals. They are your voice, so speak up for those who cannot. Rima, to answer your question, the next time I should be live, it should be on Tuesday, yes, at about 7 o'clock or so Eastern Standard Time. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Catterday/Saturday, and until then, me and Rosemary are going to say goodbye, everybody. Yes, Rima, I hope you can watch it too, and hopefully Max will be a little bit more active. Oh, Rosemary's got that third eyelid going on that creeps out some people. She's like, hello, humans. Goodbye, humans. All right, bye all. Take care. God bless.